Hey loves! So back today with a look slash review, demo, swatches. You know how we like to just put a bunch of stuff into a video at the same time. This is the Esperanza palette, which is, again, I'm saying it wrong. What was I gonna say? I picked it up when? VIB haul? VIB haul, I think. So I picked this guy up and I've been playing with it all week to sort of test it out and see what I like about it, what I don't like about it so much. And as I was looking through the colors, I found that they really suited like Merida, you know, from the princess from Brave, sort of her colors and the kind of look I was thinking I wanted to create for her. So that's what I did today. So that's what's on my eyes. Everything on my face, as always, will be listed down below. I'll probably insert like a close-up of the palette itself and show you what exactly is on my eyes, just so that you can know how I created this look. It wasn't anything too complicated. Like, it's my same using my 217 and my 239 brushes. There wasn't really any exciting new techniques that I used doing it, which is why I didn't film a full-on tutorial for you guys, but I will walk you through what colors I used from the palette and how I got this look. So yeah, I'll probably just insert that now, talk you through it, and then I'll come back to review the palette really quick. So on my eyes, I started by priming with my Rubenesque paint pot from MAC. And then I moved on to the palette itself, which, as I've probably said so many times in this video, is gorgeous. I took that orange color Galore all over my lid to start. And then I took this brown shade on the side, Dog Roses. I don't know, it's not focusing, but it's just a gorgeous, gorgeous shimmery shade. So I took that all over my crease. Be careful because it's a little bit sparkly and quite highly pigmented, so you got to work slowly with it and build it up. And then the color right next to it, South, is a gorgeous matte shade. So I took that on the inner third on a 239 and just blended it away. And then to finish off sort of the top half of my eye, I took that transition shade or transformer shade, and I found that it's supposed to transform all the colors, but I really found that it gives like a nice greenish hint to the eye. So I took that all over the eye, and then I took that in the inner corner on top of Archangel, just because I have trouble. I love these turquoise colors in my like tear duct area, but I never find that they pick up enough. So when I use the transition shade on top, it worked really, really well. And then finally I used the beautiful turquoise Santeria on the end, that like darker emerald almost color, and I ran that underneath my waterline and then, or my lash line, and then winged it out a little. But yeah, that's the palette, and I absolutely loved playing with it today. Okay, so this is the Esperanza palette. It comes in like this cardboard, like pretty sturdy cardboard material. It came in a box that I should have kept, I now realize, but the box is just the same thing. It's just like a box, right? So it opens up and you have the palette inside. This is all the beautiful, her like beautiful original artwork. I like that her palettes come with her artwork. She's a tattooed artist and an amazing artist at that, so it's nice that you get that. And then on the back you have the names of all the shades. So you don't have to sort of deal with any plastic inlays or what have you, because those sometimes can get annoying. And then you open it up and you have a nice big mirror in here with sort of a design on the side, and then these are the gorgeous colors that you get. So I already did some attempted talk through what I used today, but I really loved it. I love how versatile it is, how many different looks you can create with it. So I will try to swatch these guys for you. Okay, so you'll know how well I swatch. But that's the top row, and again I do this backwards, so like this color's here and this color's there, but that's the top row. There it is on my hand. So this color here is supposed to be that transition color that is like supposed to, or transformer color that's supposed to transform all the different colors. I didn't really find that to be true. I found that it gave a really nice, pretty, like sparkly green look to whatever color I put it on top of, but as a transition color that really changed the colors. I don't know if I completely agree with that statement. And then this is the swatch of the bottom row. See, I'm getting better at this. On my fingers. What I was going to say was that these guys are nice and powdery. These guys are powdery, and I mean nice and powdery because they are pretty pigmented, but because they are pigmented and powdery, just make sure you're tapping off your brush as you use them. This color was one I was most surprised by. Like the emerald color I loved just as much as I thought I would. That purple color I showed you before I loved. But this guy has just been really, really gorgeous. A lovely accent even all over my lid or in my crease. I've been throwing it in there and just getting a really nice shine to it. It's what I have in my crease today, obviously. But yeah, I've really, really been enjoying it. And really liking this palette. I want to say it was around the $40 range. I'll put the price down in the description box for you guys. It's a really nice palette, nice and compact, beautiful packaging, lovely product in there at a reasonable price. And my lack of like woohoo enthusiasm does not, because I don't like the palette. It's been sort of an off day, so trying to use filming to like come back to ourselves. But yeah, those are my thoughts on this palette, my look on this palette. My fun Merida story is when I was visiting San Diego a couple years ago. My sister and I went for a road trip up to Disneyland. We spent the day there, and then we did like a power 24 hours in Disneyland. We're there from the time the park opened to the time it closed. The first day slept, and then the next day spent like the morning there. And I decided that morning I wanted to see Merida. You know how they like dress up in costumes and they stand around? So she was there. And we waited in line, and I swear to you, in the blistering heat of June, we waited in line for, I want to say, like an hour and a half to 2 hours. And I feel like after 20 minutes, we should have been like, okay, we're done, we should have left. But like 45 minutes in, you're like, I've just spent too much time in this line. I am not leaving till I see this girl and get a picture. So I associate that with a happy memory. My sister might not so much. I feel like if you'd say anything brave in front of her, she's like, never again, don't bring up that name to me. I don't want to hear it. But yeah, I don't know what that tangent had to do with anything, but I thought I would share. So 3 points of positivity, shall we? The first is it finally feels like spring. I say that after we got a massive snowstorm yesterday. All week it was really nice, and then yesterday it decided to like dump a bunch of snow on us. But it feels like spring again today. The sun is shining, which is why we're filming, because yesterday there wasn't really enough light to film. And yeah, it just feels like spring. It makes me feel so much better. There's so much more you can do. All around great happiness because of the weather. Second point of positivity is I have had a lot of new makeup that I've bought and I've been playing with, and that just put me in such a nice mood. When things aren't going as well as I want them to be, or stuff's getting me down, or I'm stressed, or what have you, it's nice that I can sort of sit at my vanity and like test new things out and play with new colors and all that good stuff. And third point of positivity, my little cousin, the one that I take to all my fun makeup events with, was away on a school trip and just got back home last night, so I got to hang out with her a little, and she was a little tired, but it was nice to get to see her again and go crazy about the new MAC stuff that I picked up and all that good stuff. So that's what's making me smile. Let me know what's making you smile down in that comment section below. Wishing you tons and tons and tons of happiness. Hope you guys are doing really, really amazingly well, and just want to leave you by reminding you that life is just too short to wear boring lipstick. Bye guys!